My daughter was kidnapped in 1999. Last night she came home, but I wish she was dead. The police found Sophie's backpack in a ditch off Route 9 on March 14th, 1999. Pink with a little cartoon cat on the front. She was 6 years old. They searched for 8 months, then told us to prepare for the worst. I never did. 26 years I kept her room exactly the same. 26 years I left the porch light on. My wife left in 2003. Said she couldn't live in a museum anymore. I didn't blame her. I couldn't stop. Last night, someone knocked on my door at 11:47 p.m. I opened it, and there she was. Sophie, not a woman in her 30s. A 6-year-old girl in a pink nightgown. Barefoot, blonde hair and pigtails. She looked exactly like the last school photo we ever took. "Hi, Daddy," she said. "I'm home now." I collapsed. I think I screamed. I don't remember much except pulling her inside and holding her so tight I thought I'd break her. She smelled like her old strawberry shampoo, the one they stopped making in 2002. I called the police immediately. They sent 2 officers who stood in my living room looking at Sophie like she was a math problem they couldn't solve. They took photos, asked questions, ran her fingerprints. Then they left and told me they'd be in touch. That was when I noticed the first thing wrong. Sophie was sitting on the couch, hands folded, watching me. She hadn't blinked. Not once since she arrived. I count 45 minutes without a single blink. "Are you hungry, sweetheart?" I asked. "No thank you." "Daddy, thirsty?" "No thank you." "Do you want to tell me where you've been?" She smiled. It was Sophie's smile. The exact same one from every photo, but something behind it was empty. "I was with the tall ones," she said. "They took very good care of me. They said I could come home when I was ready." I didn't know what to say. I assumed it was trauma. Some kind of coping mechanism. I told her she was safe now and tucked her into her old bed. The sheets hadn't been changed since 1999. I didn't sleep. I sat outside her door and listened. At 3:33 a.m., I heard her voice. She was talking to someone. I pressed my ear against the wood. "Yes, I'm inside. He believes me." A pause. "No, he doesn't suspect. He's too happy." Another pause. "I'll be ready when you come." I opened the door slowly. Sophie was lying perfectly still. Eyes closed. Hands crossed over her chest like a corpse. The room was freezing cold. I could see my own breath. "Sophie?" Her eyes opened. "Yes, Daddy." "Who were you talking to?" "I was sleeping." "Daddy, I don't talk in my sleep. This morning, I found something I can't explain. I went to make breakfast and noticed the kitchen window was open. There were muddy footprints on the floor leading from the window to Sophie's room. But they weren't human footprints. They were too long, with only 3 toes, and they pressed deep into the tile like whatever made them weighed hundreds of pounds. The prints went into her room. They didn't come back out. I stood in her doorway and watched her eat cereal. She held the spoon wrong. Sophie was left-handed. This girl was using her right. "Sweetheart, do you remember Mr. Buttons? Your stuffed rabbit?" She looked up. Of course, he was my favorite. Sophie's favorite stuffed animal was a bear named Pickles. I excused myself to the bathroom and threw up. When I came back out, she was standing in the hallway waiting for me. "I don't know how she got there so fast, Daddy. The tall ones want to meet you," she said. "They're coming tonight. They're very excited." "Why do they want to meet me?" She tilted her head at an angle that necks shouldn't bend. "Because you kept the light on, Daddy. All those years, they saw it. They followed it home. I've locked myself in the bedroom." I pushed the dresser against the door. It's 6:14 p.m. now, and the sun is going down. Sophie is outside the door. She's been scratching at it for the past hour. She doesn't say anything, just scratches. The porch light just turned on by itself. I can see it through the window. Something is walking up the driveway. It's tall, much too tall. And there's more than one. Sophie just stopped scratching. "They're here. Daddy," she whispered. "They want to thank you for guiding them home."